and hopefully that should be going live. So I'm just gonna, thought I'd go live. It's been so long since I've been live on YouTube with everything that happened with the computer. So thank you for joining me, whether it's in this now moment, you can, while I'm streaming, just so you know, you can pause the live pause, and if the feed then goes off, as soon as it's uploaded and finished, you'll be able to still rewind it and go back, because this will be streamed now. Currently it is 7 minutes to 12, but you will be able to view this video on my channel as and when, so you can watch this. So if you are watching this later, or whether it's 12 o'clock, wherever it is in your world, in your time zone, in your now moment, I'm doing this with the intention that, because time is not linear, and this time period and this day has this energy about it, so it's you coming together with me and all of the people that view this video and our intention. So thank you for joining me, thank you for taking the time. I hope this can be a sacred space for you, but also for us to come together with an intention, regardless of our thoughts, our beliefs, our religious connotation. We all have, I believe, the core root that we can connect with our heart space in coherence, with the brain in that space of theta, raising ourselves and therefore raising with each other. So I will do a little mini visualization for us, but when it turns 12, I would try and be silent so that you can have that expansiveness to just feel, to just be in that space. So you can rewind this if you're coming in later. You can always rewind and pause if you need to, if you want to stay in that space for longer as well. Whether you've meditated before or not, don't worry. Don't worry if thoughts come up. I will start by guiding you into a led meditation, but allow for those that meditate on their own that space towards the end, so we have that time to come in this frequency. And our intention, and the intention that I have for us today, is the same as every month when we do this, is to rise up. And I don't mean by going higher and being better, but being our better self, the best person that we can be. And that too, that means accepting who we are, and knowing that even when you look at it from the science perspective, we are literally made of light and water. And as we know from the beautiful research that Dr. Emoto has done, if you haven't heard of him, I really suggest going and looking him up, that we can be affected by frequency, and we can be affected by intention, from things like The Power of 8 with Liz McTaggart, all of those things. We know that this is not just us visualization. Our body feels, our mind interprets, and doesn't know the difference between our imagination and not. So if you're coming to this with that, just imagine what would be the best world that we could live in, where we respected each other, where we allowed people to have their own opinions, and still could see, as we say, namaste, it means the light in me bows to the light in you. Knowing that we are made of light, knowing that we are connected, everything, this beautiful earth. And the earth itself, I want to set the intention for us to have an appreciation of this wondrous planet that we live in, with such abundance and beauty on it. And I'm not discounting any of the other things, but actually it makes us appreciate all that we do have. So let's start by closing our eyes in a comfortable position. Hip width apart if you're standing, with your hands over your lower dantian. If you're seated, just the same, upright. If you're laying down, remember you are more aligned with the earth when you're horizontal. So you're visualizing, when I do the visualization, it coming down into the heart. So just breathe and allow yourself to be aware of your natural breath. going into the totality of our senses. So sense your breath moving in through the lungs and out. And as it goes in, oxygenating the blood pumping around the body through the heart, from our biological, our physical body. Be aware of the presence of that, where you're feeling, how you're feeling, and acknowledge that. What you can hear. Now, it doesn't need to be silent. Just appreciate purely if you can hear or feel, if you're reading this on subtitle, this sounds around you, the sound of your breath, the sound of my voice. Maybe identifying what is loud, what is subtle. The presence of our senses, our five senses. What we can see, and even if we have our eyes closed, you can see the little bits that go across the floaty bits, but you may be seeing and more reflecting within already and seeing the colours of the chakras surrounding you. It may just be light filtering through if you're in a bright room. It may be that sense of complete darkness if you're in a dark room, depending on when you're doing this. But be aware of the eyes, the ears, the sense of taste, and what you can smell as you're taking those breaths. Giving our monkey mind something to do. Try to hold on and be aware of all of that, all simultaneously. What you feel, what you sense in your body, what you're feeling, your emotion. You are energy, emotion, your emotions. Do not judge, just allow. Allow yourself to just be. As we're coming to 12, feel emotion and think of something you're grateful for. I choose to, for all of those that are present that allow me to hold this space, I'm grateful for you, for joining me, for my family, my friends, and you're maybe the same, for those that we love, those around us, for this life that's pulsing through. And if it helps you, feel that pulse, feel it on your heart, feel it on your neck, your actual pulse point as your heart beats. Bringing the hands to the heart. Tune into the coherence with the breath and the feeling. As it's now 12:12 here in the UK while I'm recording this. The beautiful magical numerology of this 12:12:21. In this now space, we hold this energy, this beautiful expansive of appreciating this now moment and connecting to ourself, our heart, our body and our mind. I want you to imagine at the same time that we are, and I say we, you, me, all of us, anyone that's meditating on this day, whether it be in this meditation or others later in ceremonies across the globe, this planet, we give thanks first for this planet, for each other, for each of us for taking the time to have this intention. Imagine we're like holding hands, like lights and pinpricks of lights, like the lights in our cell, lighting up all over the globe, as all the cells and the light within you lights up. Really visualize that happening, like a light being switched on as the heart breathes and your breath breathing in naturally. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, being present in this moment. Allow things to go through you, and whatever needs to come up and move, be it tears, be it joy, be it elation, allow that, observe that as we each rise in increments, connecting to our higher purpose, higher sight, eye view, whatever we choose to call that, with the intention of love, the love that we are, the compassion within us. And just hold what thoughts flow for the next few minutes while I mind the time for you. Feel light coming down through your head, into your heart and into the earth, rising up from the earth's core, just like the coral and the iron within your blood, and going round, recycling, as those emotions of gratitude and appreciation, imagine them as a colour, as the light itself, surrounding the bubble of your toric field around you, expanding out as others do the same till we meet. Know you're safe, you are loved. All is well. Allow the energy to go wherever it's needed, if it's for yourself and your body, for your loved ones. See, there's no lack. It just keeps flowing and recycling. Any dark shadows just recycling from their distortions. Connecting, bringing in any higher energies, whatever we call them, higher self, angels, higher dimensionals, family and soul family, star family, earth family, helping hold you as you hold yourself and others in this moment, timeless presence and pathway, doorway as it's opened today. May the world feel the light within them, the planet itself at its core, as we feel the core within us aligning as all shifts happen with ease and flow, gentle expanse for whatever needs to be. Halfway there. In this last half, see yourself being your most authentic self. Every day, surrendering to the divine part of you with the highest of intentions for the good of all involved, in all interactions across all time and space. May your daily, everyday things be lifted. May you hear your inner being's guidance. May you be in coherence with your brain and your body, in perfect synchronicity, to allow healing, to be open and receptive to the good in your life, the good around you, to see the good in others. And as you give, allowing yourself to receive, recycling back and forth, waves just like the breath moving through you. Feel the gratitude flowing from your heart. See anything that maybe feels off, just a reflection. Pull that, recycle it, and allow it just to disperse, to transform and transmute. See time speeding up and step into the 5D element that people call. It's just you being in that higher state of being. It's here, it's now, it's happening. And for the last 2 minutes, just put your hand on your heart. One hand for a second. And then lower one hand down to your belly, the other up to your forehead, zipping up, or holding that space. Remembering that whenever we need it, there's a well that we can connect to for ourselves and for others. Just zipping it up as if you're going to literally zipping it up to the lips, holding that as an intention for the rest of this month, the rest of this day, the rest of the year from now, for the last 60 seconds. Coming back to this space from wherever you've been, wherever you've travelled, reminding yourself to come back to the body, wiggling the toes, feeling the body, feeling that energy, and feeling your mind being in perfect sync with your heart resonance. My love and my blessings. Thank you. It's 12 minutes past 12, 12:21. Thank you for your time. I will see you for meditation Monday tomorrow, for those that join me. And my love and my blessing for wherever you are in your now moment, for you, your family. Thank you.